Hello there and welcome back to my angel channel. If you are returning, can I just take this moment to say to my warriors, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting me and our channel, each other with being a warrior. I know it's real out here, so I appreciate you supporting me here, but also, doing your own thing out there in the real world, being a light worker, angel warrior. Love that. Okay, so anyway, for this reading, we are going to get into what messages we need to hear right now at this moment, okay? So for our group selection, we're going to be using the mirror cards. Now in this reading, I'm only going to be doing 4 groups. That's just because intuitively that's just what feels right, which makes me think that each group is going to be a bit longer than usual when I do like 5 groups. So I'm going to shuffle these out, and if you already know where you like to go with timestamps or the thumbnail image, you can know where they are if you've been here with me, but hold on, sorry. If you are new here, on my channel we always like to do a vibe check. So what that means is in the vibe check, I'm going to be picking up on you in your current vibes, current thoughts, maybe current issues, whatever is going through like your mind or whatever you're currently going through in life. And if what I get resonates with you, matches up to you, and it's like, oh crap, damn me, then that means you've chosen the right group, so you can go ahead and jump into your reading. But if what I get in the vibe check does not resonate with you, that means to choose either another group or another video, okay? So for our group selection, right? For group 1, you received responsibility number 24. For group 2, you received joy number 19. For group 3, you received communication number 9. And for group 4, you received initiating with the number 17. Okay, so now if you know where you like to go with just the cards, go ahead and check out the description box or the comment section, and I'll have the timestamps ready for you there. But if you want something a little bit extra, I've got you. Ta-da! It's our charms. I'm going to fast forward, so give me just 1 second. Okay, so for group 1, you received the opalite stone here. For group 2, you received the dice number 3. For group 3, you received 4 different charms. You've got this gold design charm, gold butterfly charm, the penny with the year 2022, and the silverfish charm. For group 4, you received 3 charms. You got the gold peace sign charm, you got the silver butterfly charm, and the silver steering wheel charm. So, now if you know where you like to go with just the charms, you know where the timestamps are. But if you want to see both the card and the charms at the same time, I'll pop that on screen now. So of course you can take your time with that, pause on it, breathe into it, see where you feel drawn to, and I will see you in your vibe check or reading, okay? Bye-bye! Hello, and welcome to the vibe check section for group 1. If you felt drawn to this group, let's make sure it's the right one for you. If you've got it, please grab a drink or your snack. Cheers to your reading. Oh my, and a piping hot cup of tea. My goodness. Hold on, let me use my tea topper. It's a salt sour cream top, so it's fine. Anyway, let's begin with your card and your stone here. When I first pulled your card and the stone, I got this overwhelming sense of serenity, and I think that you might just achieved this state of being, or might be trying to call this in peace of mind. And I think it's this peace of mind is a connect between your intuition, what you feel is right for you, and what actions you can take on what you feel is right for you. I think you might be in this instance of waiting and trying to be patient for what is meant to come to you, and trying to balance that out with what actions you can take. So this is looking like a managing the balance between masculine and feminine energies, active and passive energies. This is co-creating with spirit. I see with this number of 24 that you've achieved a pretty safe, secure level of understanding how you are supposed to be authentically you. Okay, I think there are a lot of situations, like when you're dealing with other people, there's certain like obstacles in life where you could have done what others would have liked for you to do, or what society would have liked you to do, and it was a challenge though for you to be authentically yourself in that moment, and therefore you changed the outcome. I think, for a random example, let's say you are a magical tarot reader and you are just at a grocery store, and someone, you meet someone and they are just needing help, and instead of you just giving advice, you just happen to have your tarot cards on you, or like, let me read for you, so I think I think there were times where you had to be a little weird or wonky, or just say what was really on your heart for other people to understand what was going on, and be like a mouthpiece for spirit. But let's go ahead and close out this vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading. Alrighty, group 1, let's go ahead and begin. I have your card in stone eye here. We might just keep it for the whole reading. I'm not used to doing that on my channel, typically because I'm using the whole table, floor, seat, wherever I am when I read. But we're gonna test it out for today. Here, I'm grab a sip really fast, y'all. Cheers. God, it's doing wonders for my throat, Jesus. Here, we're gonna use the karmic cards to begin the reading. These are oracle cards, and then after this, I have tarot, and then that's gonna be it for real. Simple reading. We're just gonna let the cards help us rather than having too many cards, because that English just made sense. We're gonna have the few cards to help us rather than too many. Okay, here. I think they're all flipped the right way. See, no, they're not. That's the only thing with these cards. A lot of the other side can look similar. Hold on. I think it's like all of these. See, you see what I mean? Okay, I think we're all good to go. These are planets, signs, and houses. You don't have to worry about if your sign would come out or not. I overall just use these cards to understand the energies that I'm receiving, and then I'll tell you the message that way. So first out, we have Virgo here. Now, I know this says resulting from the perfectionism of, but I just saw this word as protection, actually. So I'm not saying, oh my god, you're so protected at this time, which you may be or not. I don't know. What the message I got with this is that protect your assets. It feels like that, I don't know, whatever money you got in the bank, make sure you're not overspending, period. Perhaps because soon there's going to be a time where you're going to need those funds saved up, and it's like, and it could be, for example, like a trip or something that your friends wanted to plan, and you just needed to save it up enough for the plane ticket, and everything else would have been covered. But it's like, I don't know, if you didn't protect your assets and you got enough for that ticket, then you can't go, right? So just make sure you're protecting your assets, which you've earned. And then with this Scorpio card, honestly, I'm seeing protect your emotions. Not everyone needs to know everything that's going through your mind, going through like your life right now. This is a lot of like keeping things to yourself. I don't know. We have more cards to get. We're just starting off, but it looks like you might have some type of inspiration to share. Maybe like a journey or like a struggle, and it's like, now I want to share like my stories there, like share my testimony. But I think the truth of the matter is that your story isn't quite over yet. If you shared what you have been through, there will be no ending. Okay. And I think that if you're worried about like, well, my story is never ending, it's continuing. Well, yeah, there's different chapters though. So I think this is just like a chapter that's not yet finished. Which sounds like it could be a mercy as well for those who are like wondering what's going to happen. Well, we have a little bit more to do. We have Pisces and Aquarius. And you know what's funny too? So like, these cards are not just zodiac, it's houses and planets as well, all right? But you received all signs for the first 4 cards. This is looking to me that the zodiac seasons are going to be important for you regarding time, okay? So moving forward, you might not have to worry too much about, different transits amongst planets. Just worry about the season that you're in, okay? So like when I'm filming this, hell, it's oh goodness, Pisces season? Oh shit. Or Aries season. I think it's Aries season. Yeah, I think it's Aries season. And so with the message of Aries, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's the baby of the zodiac. Can be very headstrong, unstoppable type of energy, full of life and full of potential, right? And so it's like you might find that in that season, a lot of things will be beginning for you. You might have a lot of inspiration during Aries season. You know what I'm saying? So just take that moving forward, okay? Now let's return back to this Pisces card. Now I see that when it comes to your visions, right, your dreams, and I'm seeing yes in your sleep, but also your daydreams. Take note of this because this is stemming from within you, all right? This is directly channeled from within you. Keep it to yourself. You don't have to like suddenly start acting on everything that you're envisioning or seeing. Just keep it and then study it to see how it's going to play out or what different moves you can make in one day, to make something happen. And you can't make everything happen in one day. It just takes time. So I think this is just giving yourself patience to, with this Pisces card, Pisces being the last sign of the zodiac, it is said to embody every other sign, right? And so therefore Pisces is the wisest sign because it has gone through all of life's obstacles. And I just see that you should move through this sign of Pisces, move through wisdom, okay? You don't see older people or elders rushing in a hurry too much to doing anything because either A, you've already planned their day out so they don't have to rush. They'll get there the exact time they need to get there, okay? Or they know that whatever they're trying to plan that's not in their power, they can't worry about it. They're not gonna worry about shit that's not in their own power. It's just it's not up to them. So they're just gonna get to that issue or the bridge when they get to it, right? I don't know, perhaps you might be someone who likes to likes to worry about the future. No, but like likes to plan for the future and like to have everything set up to feel secure and feel safe. But I think that your intuition is telling you that there's just only so much you can set up. So you just kind of have to wait for life to happen when you get there, okay? Let's get to this Aquarius one. Now, this Aquarius one is the only one we have quote unquote in reverse because we do have these cards as reversible. I put the blue as the upright position, but either way, the message is going to resonate because they have different ones. So anyway, your one, this Aquarius, it has your vision. What's new and different about? Use an unconventional way. And so I think that you are moving through an unconventional path. Like your life path overall is just not a normal straightforward one, which I think can be confusing. I think you might be connected to group 3 because of that curly gold charm they have, and I feel like that might be a representation of your life path, honestly. But back to Aquarius. So with the Aquarius energy, it's very inventive, it's very new, and it's often misunderstood. So I think that the plan you have moving forward, I think it's on a very grand scale, okay? And there might be a lot of details. I think there are a lot of details that has to do with like your life plan, I guess we can say, but we cannot control all details, so I wouldn't worry about that. All right, I would just worry about that one detail when you reach it, deal with it, and then move on to the next. But we're not done yet. We still have cards, more cards. For you, I pulled the Santa Muerte Tarot. We're going to use these cards to get deeper into the messages meant to find you right now. And then that's going to be it for the reading, okay? I didn't like plan it to be too heavy. Not too much, but just enough. You know that song? By I can make that baby, give it to me, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. That might be a song that you need to look give it to me, I'm worth it. Knight of Swords, upright. I forget who that song is by. I want to say Little Mix, but I could be so wrong. Anyway, with this Knight of Swords, you see how homeboy is pulling the sword out of his throat. I think for real, there's this message of expression here, and it's expression of. Hold on. It's expression of action, actually. Because I don't see you, even though like Knight of Swords can be a very talkative person and does not shut up and has a lot of knowledge about a lot of things and likes to just talk and talk and talk. For some reason, y'all, I'm just getting like all of that would be expressed through words should be expressed through action. Sorry if there was a weird pause. I just had to move my washer laundry to the dryer. Anyway, and you know what? There's no coincidence in tarot. So with, moving wet clothes to have them to be dry, let things air out. Maybe there are those here who have just had some type of exhibition or like shouting match, or just there was a lot said, okay, or a lot expressed here, and instead of trying to go into detail on that and explain why, or just, I don't know, I think it's just let it be, like just let that air out for a moment. And then when it comes to that message we had of doing action rather than words, I don't think you even need to explain those actions too much, or like speak more about it or talk more about it or tell more about these actions. I think it's just waiting for the result of your actions, okay? And that will be your answer. Which I think it was this group, right, in the vibe check, where it was like the balance of divine masculine and divine feminine energy. I think, yeah, that was us. So like really continue that energy. We will see what's going to happen more. We have more messages for you. We have the 8 of Swords upright. It's giving me I think this is you receiving results from a team or party here, and it really does feel like it's going to be a call to action. Honestly, in the original Rider-Waite Tarot, the 8 of Swords is depicted with, someone blindfolded and surrounded by swords, and it's like they are what's it called, a captive of their own mind. Yet I think the way out here, look, in the original tarot meeting with the Eight of Swords, it's like the way out is to, free your own mind rather than give yourself restrictions or reasons of things not to move, that things that don't make sense, whatever, rather than look at it and see, well, you know what, no, I can just change the situation with my thinking, right? But, well, that's not the message here. If that was a message, we'd get deeper, but here I'm seeing that you might have been thinking about a result of something or waiting for the result of something, or like what could you do further to get a result from something, but I don't think there's anything you can do further, you know what I mean, for this one situation, whatever it's on your mind, I think it's like you gotta wait for this other entity, this other party to give you the result or give you the answer, which I feel like is hard for you because I feel like you're someone who works a lot or does a lot of action, honestly. So it's like, okay, if my actions don't work, then let me use my words. And maybe before it's like, okay, my words aren't working, so let me go back to my action. This is just a lot. We have the Empress here. Beautiful. So this is literally your team saying to focus on the divine feminine aspects, that type of energy of knowing that what is meant for you is coming to you, knowing that the work you've done is enough, knowing that you are enough. You are so skilled, so beautiful, so amazing, so that what you're wanting, it just comes to you. You don't have to try to go after it so much, okay? We have the Four of Pentacles. So don't make any sudden moves yet. Don't make any big changes yet. Like, where you are, like, just, I know this sucks, but just keep waiting. Be patient and know that you are nothing that will be taken from you you are meant to hold on to. Whatever is given to you, you're meant to hold on to, okay? So this is, I think you have truly mastered this yin and yang aspect of life, and I think it just can be hard to maintain that because life can be very topsy-turvy and not balanced. But so since you being the balanced person, it can be like, what do I do? What can I do? Should I do anything? Hello? But stay still. That's real the message here. Even though there's this other message of express through action. So I really do feel like however you landed on oh shit, was that a different group? I think it was group 3. Honestly, alright, I think you really are connected to group 3. If you feel it, if you want, I haven't done the reading yet, so I don't know what's going to be said, but I just feel overall they're going through the same thing of like balancing out masc fem energy, divine wise. So I think it's just, if you have felt like, oh, I should be doing something, I should be moving more, but what do I do? Don't move. All right, because you would have a direction that spirit would give you if you were to move that way. If you're feeling that way, you might just be picking up on things that are coming to you. You're picking up on the energy, all right? So don't ignore that. I don't think it's nothing. That's real, but it's just having to discern what you're meant to do with that energy. And what you're meant to do with that energy is just take it all in. Understand and be like, oh my God, it's all coming. And then being happy for that, being like grateful for that. And there's this opposite side where like, I've been doing too much and nothing's happening. Okay, well, stay still then. And let it come to you. Let things happen to you. Because you've been trying to make it happen, don't work. Oh wait, do the opposite. Period. And that's getting out of this devil energy. Okay, devil energy can talk about restrictions and being tied to things that you're not really tied to, or being like a slave to one's own mind, right? Like that Eight of Swords, but you're not though. Okay. What are we at time wise We're doing pretty good. We can get you a few more cars, and that's gonna be it. Just a few more cars. Somebody else might get a car pretty soon. Maybe cars, multiples. Maybe it's like an order of cars or something, like a shipment. But anyway. Topsy-turvy era. Everything. And you're meant to be balanced in all of this. It's the Tower. It came out in reverse. You know, I just shook my camera as I said the Tower. So, honestly, I like it because with this Tower in reverse, like those who've been waiting for a big change, there it is. It's like, finally, it's all changing. I've been waiting for this so much. Oh my god. It's like, oh my god, with these 8 of Cups in reverse, it's almost like a release. It's like, yes, I was right. I was right. Or it's like, I needed it. I don't know. It just feels like, we got it. It happened and I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Or I can finally release, you know? And then there's the opposite side of this where, yes, when things have been stagnant, or no. When things have been topsy and turvy, since this Tower is in reverse, expected to finally just calm down. All right. But we're going to get a few more cards and then we'll end off the reading. Here we have Dwight Schrute from The Office. Came out in reverse. It's the Ace of Swords. And then we'll get one more card. Here we have the Two of Cups in reverse. At the bottom is Justice in reverse. So here, let me try to move some things around. And then we'll be able to see everything, mostly. I'm gonna go ahead and move your card and the charm out the way so we can have some more space. Now, with that Ace of Swords in reverse, this is giving me, like, trust in your ideas, trust in the inspirations that you've had, okay? Trust in the work that you've already made, and understand that you really are enough. You're always enough. Whenever you put your full effort into something, that effort is seen and is understood. And though you might not receive the reward of that effort at that time you gave it, know that Spirit never ignores you and never ignores your work, okay? And so the more quality you put into what you are doing, making, creating, all of this, what's the word? Expect that same level of work and effort to be returned to you. Now, with these Two of Cups and Justice in reverse, though you might ask for a specific reward, you may not receive that specific reward at the time you're wanting. It might come later, it may come sooner, who knows? But I do see that the reward you would get is going to match exactly the effort you put in. So just look out for that reward. It may not look for what you were picturing. It just might look different. So always be looking for those positive things and know, like, hey, you earned that. Like this other great thing, this other great gift someone just gave you. It could have been out of random. No, you earned that. All right. And so the more effort you put in, if it's really, really huge, well then expect a really, really huge reward. And those huge rewards might take time, right? Because it takes time to put in a lot of effort, to put in a lot of energy. Okay, and so if you're gonna get that back, well, expect that time to be given back to you so you can receive all of it. You don't deserve bits and pieces here. No, you deserve all of it. Okay, let's go ahead and end this reading off here. Y'all, oh my god. I apologize out of my heart of hearts because it's been, a couple of days now, and I realized I never filmed. By the way, we're going to use 101 Bible promises to get a closing message, and Demonology Oracle cards. But yeah, I'm sorry, look, for y'all, my OGs, my warriors who've been with me, y'all know I'm legit just a whole being trying to be here and give messages. Time is an illusion. So I'm just glad you're here. Let's do this. You have joyful is the person who finds wisdom, the one who gains understanding. Proverbs 3:13. I love this. Also, I believe 313 is an angel number for you. Please look it up. But yeah, if you, low-key, if you have been with me since for a long time, if you join this angel army, can I say thank you? I appreciate it. We appreciate it, okay? Because, you know, I just saw 0101 on this timer, guys, for real. Thank you for signing up for this spiritual pledge to, you know, better self and better the world. Taking on the pledge of self-care and self-love, shadow work. It's, you know, it can be a lot. I know because personally I do that, and so I'm just glad that you joined us so we can all do it together. We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so just for my OGs, thank you for being here. And thank you for supporting others too on this journey. If you are new on this channel, welcome, hey. I hope you liked it here. Please let me know if you did with a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to join us growing and being great people. And I'll see you in another reading, okay? Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to the vibe check section for group 2. If you felt drawn to this group, excuse me, that was gas. Anyway, if you felt drawn to this group, let's make sure it's the right one for you. Here, if you've got it, I just already got your card and the charm, but if you got it, please grab your drink and your, or your snack. Cheers to your reading. It's so hot. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get started, right? I want to point out this type of choppy energy of us bringing in this vibe check with the already me having the card and the charm, and I'm about to say tea or snack. I don't know. I just think for you right now, there might be a lot of things changing, a lot of maybe, not want to say like surprises, but like, oh, that's new. Let's deal with this, or let me try this. I don't know. I feel like there's just a lot of, I'm not gonna say like back and forth, but it looks just like there's a lot of let me try this, let me try that. It's a very active type of energy. And with your card being joy and this number 3, I think that there are at least a few here who are trying to heed the message of their own spirit team saying to be more creative, to be more expansive, to try new things, to even like change up your appearance. This could be on the conscious level of speaking to your spirit team, or it's just on the subconscious level, and that's what your intuition is, and it's what feels correct to you. I also think there are those here who will soon need to speak to an authority figure or someone just someone above you and tell them the truth about what makes you happy, what makes you joyous, what you have been doing that has been giving you joy and making you feel uplifted. And I sense clarity after that. I sense that after you share what has truly been food for the soul, this authority figure or this group around you that truly loves you and understands you and wants you to be upheld and safe and happy, they will not take away what gives you life, okay? And what they will understand of how whatever you're doing, whatever gives you life, when they understand how that gives you joy and happiness, they will request the same thing on their own. So you will share more of your story. Let's go ahead and pause the vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading. Hello, group 2. Let's go ahead and begin. I'm gonna try to keep your card and charm out here for the reading, but at the end of the day, end up moving a lot of the stuff to the side because I end up using the whole entire board here. Now here to start off the reading, we're going to use the karma cards to begin with the messages you're meant to receive. And then after that, I got a tarot deck for you guys. And then that's going to be the end of the reading. We're not going to be super complicated out here. I just got that song from Avril Lavigne. Why gotta go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like somebody else gets me frustrated. Life's like this and you fall and you grow. You break and you take what you get and turn it into. Honestly, promise me I'm never gonna find you faking. No. Okay, so you might be around someone who could have like narcissistic traits or behavior, or someone who is just like masking their emotions, someone who's trying to project a certain type of persona here, but you see right through it. I do sense that there are those here who have been working with someone they care about, or working with a family member or a friend to improve like their life, or improve like their skill set, improve their situation. Yeah, it's like maybe this person doesn't listen, or like it's like maybe they're not taking their life seriously, or taking your advice seriously. At least that's what it feels like right now. You got the 9th house, you got Capricorn, and the 3rd house. 9th house is Sagittarius energy, and the 3rd house is Gemini energy. With this 9th house, I am seeing that you are someone who can see the spiritual value within everything, okay? The sacredness within everything. And I think you've reached a level of life to where you understand how you yourself are so very sacred when it comes to the energies that you put within your body, whether it be the food, the music, whatever you watch. I think that you're carefully curating every type of input you get, okay? And allowing what you output. Well, I think you're trusting your output though, rather than questioning a lot of yourself. With this message of Capricorn and this 9th house, it's giving me like now you are on to this next step, to the next level, and so focus on that next step being big, being huge, okay? Because it looks like you have the skill set and the network to get to that big next step here. To others, it might look like a jump from step 1 to step 5, and it may not make sense to so many people who haven't been following your journey, or who have not been working with you. So, because the steps that you are taking, it is step 4 to step 5, but it's a huge one, okay? With this 9th house, I do see Explorer, so just stay open. Because I think that you are someone, excuse me, with this Capricorn card, it feels like you're someone who is very headstrong, and when you have an idea of what is to be correct or what is to be best for you, it's really hard to shake you from that, okay? And the thing is, with life will shake everything up. So I think you're a flexible person, but I think you're also someone who is not gonna, someone who will throw hands with life when life isn't doing what you want. Like, okay, hold up. I put this and this in place. I made this work, so why did this happen instead? Nah, life, we fighting. Meet me outside. Like, I see that you're someone who isn't, I see kind of that you're someone who has a pretty strong standing when it comes to the spirit world, spirituality, stuff like that. I think you understand your own power. And I think you understand your own power when it comes to the spirit world, but when it comes to just people. And I think it's because people feel the sovereignty that you hold, okay? This type of gold current, it's very royal, all right? And so I think there's a lot of times when people just kind of like bend to your will, you know what I'm saying? Like they just kind of do what you say, but it's because you speak with a very strong, authoritative voice and a strong authoritative energy. There's, I think, one more card here, and we'll get more with tarot. We have the 12th house here. It's Pisces energy. If you're from group 1, hello. Anyway, yeah, something about your faith. It's like when you speak, it's like you're speaking through your faith, and people can understand your faith though because of who you are as a person, right? Your actions, your movements. Yeah, I don't know if you take a look at your journey so much, you know, just how far you've come, and then what you've told people about it. But I think you've come a very long way, and you're very impressive. You're a very impressive person, okay? You cannot use the earth's or the people's material wealth slash value as an indicator for your wealth or value. It's not the same. And so when people look at you, if you're not, you know, out here boku bucks spending 7K like every day, like that's not, if you're just like even like normal person, people would still see you as royal and rich because of your experience of who you are. All right, let's get some tarot. Let's go ahead and get some tarot because I feel like there's a lot for you, and I feel like you give a lot of yourself. Like before I put those cards away, it was at the bottom of the 12th card. I saw philanthropy. I think that you really are someone who does give so much of your time, of your resources, of your energy, of your happiness. Like you just give a lot, okay? And I think that you're happy to though. Like with this joy, there is so much joy within you. It gives you energy, it gives you power. But let's see. Oh, I didn't even tell you. Here, we're using the Fairy Tale Tarot deck for your group. And then that's gonna be it. I'm seeing the crocodile here. I don't know the spirit meaning of crocodile, so look that up. You know, like that animal oracle deck that everybody be having. It's black and white, very pretty, and I want it, but I just haven't gotten it yet because I don't know. But anyway, if you want, you can look up like that deck and see what the crocodile says, or just like look up, you know, spiritual meaning of crocodile because that's just important. Yeah. Tower in reverse. Yeah, if you're from group 1, how you doing? But anyway, I also got this message. Oh shit, what was it? Oh Lord, just what was it? Shoot. That's gonna come to me. Oh, let me just rearrange. You also received the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Alright, group 2. Either right now you're going through huge freaking shifts where everything is crazy or things don't make sense. You might feel lightheaded a lot. You might feel hungry then not hungry. You might have certain cravings and then don't crave anything, or certain, like you might feel like you need to, I don't know, like bathe in color, like you need to just be out in rainbows and feel like you need to just roll around in that, or some might need to feel like they need to literally like hug a tree. I'm just seeing that there's a whole lot of going on right now with this Wheel of Fortune and the Tower in reverse. Crazy stuff. You might feel like you're going crazy. Let me move this cord out the way, okay. Nine of Wands in reverse. Alright. So, for those here who are going through everything right now, or life is just going crazy around them right now, you're doing alright. Okay, with this Nine of Wands in reverse, you're doing all right. Working with all of these changes. I don't see you really attacking anyone or yourself. I don't see you like falling into the abyss here, being like, oh my god, life is crazy, and I'm just there. Like, I don't see you falling into victimhood here. This is, I see that the message is to always just maintain this vision of yourself, okay? Because though life around you might be crazy and changing, you are always going to be you, okay? So just as all of these things happen, to stay sane and be okay, just focus on you, okay, and who you are. This can even be so simple as to saying your name, your age, where you were born, okay, and what do you like to do for fun. That can be a mantra you can use if that works for you, okay? We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I see there's a big energy overall here of my intuition isn't helping me, or I'm not really understanding what's going on with my life right now. Though I don't see that it's because of you. I think it's just, I think with this Three of Wands at the bottom and this Ten of Cups in reverse, I think there's a wish that you've made. And right now you're experiencing this wish coming into fruition. Not to say that the wish is going to be completely fulfilled in the next 10 seconds. I mean, if it does, great. Amazing. Congratulations. But I'm just saying overall, I think you're experiencing an energetic shift here. You're experiencing a reality shift. So that's why I think things can just be very weird. Things might even just happen out of random at times. I don't know, we have more cards. Let's see. We have the Page of Swords here upright. Aw, he's so cute. Do you see? Oh, he's so cute. I don't know why he just got that. I think he reminds me of like my son, like, in Korea when I was teaching. Like, same face. Anyway. Sorry, I just saw his face and I just immediately saw my son. Anyway, he's not like my biological son, like my spirit son. We'll talk about that later. And you know what? With that coming through with this message, someone might feel like they're about to have a whole baby right now, or about to get pregnant soon. That could be a thing. Or might be adopting a kid soon. And if it's not a whole child, it might just be a pet, you know what I'm saying? But let's get back to this Page of Swords. You see this, I'm just seeing like a heart, you know, with along his coat of armor here. And I think that your spirit team, your guides, are trying to tell you to allow yourself the blessing of mistakes. Allow yourself to mess up at times and to fall and to stumble, because through that way you allowed yourself to know you don't have to be perfect. There's no pressure to be perfect and to always do everything right, okay? There is no doing everything right. That doesn't exist. Doing something wrong is doing something right, because you were meant to do that thing wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know this might seem a lot of wow woo woo shit, but the real thing is, I see that you're constantly on your path, and I think that's why they want you to, your spirit team, they always want you to remind yourself of who you are, because who you are, yes, grows over time, okay, but you're always going to be you. So when things outside of you don't seem real or don't seem permanent, know that you are the one that's permanent. And you traversing these changes is maintaining permanency, okay? And it's the permanency of change here, of growth, because these events, these big events, are helping you to grow, all right, and helping you to gain more strength and understand your capabilities, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, don't press yourself to do something right the first time, because in fact you might lose the opportunity to grow. trying to do it right the first time. Even if you do it right that first time, you still lost some type of opportunity, like, to grow, because I'm seeing that spirit is actually setting you up to be successful in situations down the line, further. So I think right now you are, like, for example, it's like you are a battery, but it's like the shell of the battery, and spirit's trying to, like, as you are going through this mess of life, spirit is charging you up. You know what I mean? At the factory. Because at the factory, all types of machinery is going on, all types of noises. It's crazy, right? For this one little battery. But this battery is being charged so that when the battery's out in the world where things can continue to be crazy, the battery's charged up. All right? Plug it in and we're ready to go. So, like, I think you're being charged right now. Let's continue forward. We have the Four of Pentacles. You might need to see group 1, honestly, because this is, yeah. Anyway, you got the Seven of Cups. The Hanged Man, more Pisces energy. Yeah, okay, I just think group 1 and group 2 is connected. $1212 is a significant angel number for you. I don't remember exactly what that means. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The song, keep on waiting on the world to change. Just keep waiting. It's like that. It's like waiting on the world to change. And that song came out when I had the Six of Pentacles in reverse come out. And I guess a little bit the Hangman too, but I don't even remember all of those lyrics, that song. It's a good one. So you might need to check it out. But let me see what I get with these cards. The thing is, I'm not trying to repeat things I got in group 1. So that's why it's giving me a little bit of a minute. Okay, well, here's the tea. If it might sound similar to group 1 message or not, whatever. Here's what I got. So Four of Pentacles is like, all right, we've attained some type of level in life, some type of stability, and we could have grown further into this village. Like, let's say homeboy was born in this village, okay? And maybe he was born to a low-income family background, and like over time he worked to get to this point where, he's wearing a crown. Now he is a well-known figure amongst the community, very successful. And for you, I'm seeing that I think you've reached a point to where you were, stable in your life. We weren't worried about lacking anything. You had everything you needed. But I feel like there is an instance of like, well, is this all though? Is this it? Because we have the Seven of Cups next. And this is like, but what if I want this too? What if I want this to grow? What if I want this to be more? I want more than this, And this is wishing more. And the thing is, with this little dragon here, it's like your spirit team's like, oh, you wish for this? Okay. It's like that saying that we all hear, be careful what you wish for. Because with this Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, this is looking like, oh, you getting what you're wishing for. And I think right now with this Hangman, it's like dealing with a lot of these changes. It's like, oh my God, what do I do? Do I do anything? I thought it was stable, but I wasn't happy. So should I go back to it? No, I'm fine. Never mind. But I think it's like you're already on the move here, or the energy is already moving around you. So it's like you're just gonna have to be hung upside down and being like, all right, it's like being held by spirit, and like spirit's taking you like from this, and you're like, oh, okay, well, this is what I want, and that's what I'm looking at, that's what I dreamed of, and it's gonna happen. Well, how do I do it? But the thing is, I don't think it's you doing it. Okay, this is spirit giving this to you. Okay. Because yeah, with a similar message from group 1, you've already done too much work, so don't feel too disappointed in it. Like, am I not doing enough? Like, is there more here? Like, is there more for me? What's going on? This is just allowing divine timing to play out, and then your indication of this divine timing playing out, of these dreams coming true, is the slow trickle, the trickle to aurora. So let's say if you were trying to manifest money, right? It's gonna start off with a couple of dollars you found on the street or something. Then it's gonna get to this $30 gift card to a grocery store from a friend. Then it's gonna be maybe a bonus from your job, okay? Then it's gonna be like maybe a whole new promotion then it's gonna be with that promotion you have connections to other people in that field, so they're gonna try to give you more resources or work with them and stuff. It's just expect that's the path here, okay? If you do not see that path, then know there's still more work for you to be done, okay? More exploration and channeling to do, more work. But I think that's about it, honestly. Here, let me see if, of course, things are not visible. Not on my angel channel. Why is my shit so ratchet? Y'all, ooh, High Priestess, look. Okay, so, with this Nine of Swords. So those who have been receiving downloads of what is meant to be, when it's meant to be, always listen to that intuition. Your intuition's not going to lie to you. Okay, so do not let the logical part of the mind, or do not let physical factors be the deciding factor for what you want to do or what's going to be meant for you, what's coming into you. Because there's a lot of things that happen around us in our life that we're not going to be able to explain. There's just too much, okay? It's too wide. We are only one person. So just have faith in knowing that everything around you is happening for your benefit, all right? Knight of Pentacles, it might seem slow at first. It might seem like we're not moving. But with this Eight of Wands underneath, yeah, all these blessings coming to you. We don't see it. Look, Ten of Cups. It's all here for you. It's just we don't see it right now. So just don't worry, okay? But anyway, well, let me move all these to the side there. All right, so you can take a look. Take a gander if you want. And we'll end the reading off here. Y'all, oh my God. I apologize out of my heart of hearts, because it's been, a couple of days now, and I realized I never filmed. By the way, we're going to use 101 Bible promises to get a closing message, and the Moonology Oracle cards. But yeah, I'm sorry, look, for y'all, my OGs, my warriors who've been with me, y'all know I'm legit just a whole being trying to be here and give messages. Time is an illusion. So I'm just glad you're here. Let's do this. You have: joyful is the person who finds wisdom, the one who gains understanding. Proverbs 3:13. I love this. Also, I believe 3:13 is an angel number for you. Please look it up. But yeah, if you, low-key, if you have been with me since for a long time, if you joined this angel army, can I say thank you? I appreciate it. We appreciate it, okay? Because, you know, oh, I just saw 0101 on this timer, guys, for real. Thank you for signing up for this spiritual pledge to, you know, better self and better the world. Taking on the pledge of self-care and self-love, shadow work. It's, you know, it can be a lot. I know, because personally I do that, and so I'm just glad that you joined us so we can all do it together. We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so just for my OGs, thank you for being here. And thank you for supporting others too on this journey. If you are new on this channel, welcome, hey. I hope you liked it here. Please let me know if you did with a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to join us growing and being great people. And I'll see you in another reading, okay? Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to the vibe check section for group 3. If you felt drawn to this group, let's make sure it's the right one for you. If you've got it, please grab your drink or your snack. Cheers to your reading. And peach tea, but B, this one has turmeric in it, which y'all, I think low-key, I'm like a little allergic to. Only because like I think I can only have like a little bit or else I get sick. Anyway, let's begin with your card and charms. Also, I don't know if y'all have heard of or like seen the reader Snow White Tarot. I don't know, I just feel like there's a connection there. If you haven't heard of her, check out their channel because you might find a reading there for you that just really is gonna hit. Or Snow, if you're watching, hey, love you, big fan. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and start. So, I want to start off with this gold butterfly charm. And I want to say that this is an important spirit animal for you at this time, whether you subscribe to butterflies or not. I think that overall your message is to learn how to use light, like use effervescence as a stronghold, as a foundation, okay? You know, people don't look at butterflies often and be like, oh, that's a powerful being right there. But they are. And I think this is indicative of your energy as well. I don't know if some people just here and there might underestimate you and might not expect a lot from you, or maybe don't expect a lot of yourself at times. But I see that within this card of all of these lightning bolts, at least that's what I'm seeing now, there's power within your laughter, within your creativity, within your play here. This is using your inner child energy as strength, okay? So it might not seem clear as how that's going to be powerful right when you're starting. Don't worry about it, okay? With this design gold charm, it can seem a little topsy-turvy, but it all works together. So I see that with this fish charm, you might have ideas or just things that might seem small, right? Because you see this fish carrying this small little pebble or pearl, you know, in its mouth, and it might not seem like it would amount to much, but you keep on building, the fish continues, and it turns out to, you know, fish will build this whole coral-looking colony, and, you know, and it's just because after it was pebble after pebble. So I think there's another message here of don't shirk the small work, because the small work counts. It matters. Every step matters. So, you know, just remember this. And then I'm seeing with this number 9, I am getting hermit energy. That's Virgo and tarot, and I think there might just be two sides here. It's like there's one side where if you have been in a hermit mode for a minute, it's time to get out. All right, you did your work, you've learned enough, you've gained more of your own abilities. I think you understand more of your own abilities, your skill set, how you are received in the world. Okay, I think you've studied enough, and so you're ready to express, exhibit, get out there, go. But then there's the opposite message where if you have been out, it's time to do the opposite. And you've been out and attained so many different bits of information, okay, and made different connections. And so now it is time to take a moment and understand why that all was, what these messages mean to you, okay? And giving yourself time to understand every single part of it. Because I do see that with this card, all these electricity, all the nodes here, you know, nodes are when two lines meet at a point. That is a node. And I think that you are like, it's like you're conscious of the different connections you make with people on a spiritual level. And then I think there are those here who understand the essence of time and like how that connection is going to play out over time. So there's this with the message of communication, you know, these different people, these different things to deal with. I just think that there might just be an understanding of moving in divine timing here. There might just be like a want to do things faster or an urge to move quickly. But I think that's if you're out of that hermit mode. But if it's you're the other side, then it's like you're picking up on what you are going to do further down the line. I hope that was clear because this is, I think there's two different groups here. So let's go ahead and pause our vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading. Alrighty, group of 3, let's go ahead and begin. We're going to use the karma cards to start off with what messages you need to hear. And then I have a tarot deck we're going to use after this. And then that's going to be it for the reading, honestly. I'm going to keep it pretty simple out here. I'm seeing like the spirit animal of the anaconda for you, you know? Maybe a rattlesnake, but I don't know, something like... Some might wear like snake skin like for protection, you know? Or what might need to look into that. There's some here who have ties to voodoo, Santeria, I think even hoodoo. Look into that. If that's like your lineage, and if you're not sure if that's your lineage, look into it because I'm just sensing that's because it's a very specific energy, you know what I mean? And I think that's important though for those who felt drawn to that type of energy. Here we have the 10th house, and that's Capricorn energy. How many times are you gonna say energy? But look, I mean, look at your card. I mean, all this electricity, that's literally pure energy. And with this 10th house here being the Capricorn sign, it's the goat that constantly is on to the next, constantly climbing that mountain, achieving, you know, getting bigger and bigger. And so I love that this came out with your career. So it looks like where you're going, your career is improving. You'll find success with that, okay? But if you look closely, you see that if the card were upright, it would look like this because there is the reflection here. But I mean, upright. See, for me, I like put this upright with the blue on top. And I just sense that when it comes to this career, with this next success, it's not going to work out the way you were planning on it, which can be frustrating. I know. But no worries though, because you're still going to get to the top of that mountain. It's just, it doesn't look like the way you were seeing it. And I even sense here there are those who even try to like manifest in steps. It's like, okay, I want to manifest this to happen first, and I want to manifest that to happen next, and go like that. But I don't think that's the way it works here. I just think, you know, you have that manifestation, whatever you're wanting, and then you allow it to happen the way it's meant to happen. Okay, this is moving in that divine timing, right? Because that's the only way our spirit teams will move. It's only going to move in divine timing. So I think for you, it's just accepting your own movement through divine timing. Here we have, yeah, like that snake eye or whatever, reptile. It's the 4th house, and that's Cancer energy. You might have tendencies, or yeah, it might just be a tendency to fall into the emotion of melancholy or loss, and it can look like this could be a security measure for when that loss does happen. If it is to happen, then you would have already been emotionally prepared for it, okay? And I sense that there are those here who either have given up or struggle with giving up on manifestations. Like it can look topsy-turvy. Like in a week, one day it's like, okay, yeah, I know my what's meant for me is coming to me, what I'm doing is correct, and I'm on the right path. And then it's like that next day it's like, well, okay, this isn't happening, this isn't working. Like, am I just crazy? This is, maybe I should focus on something else. Am I doing something wrong? You know? um I do see this type of back and forth here. But your message from spirit with the fourth house being Cancer energy, it's a very nurturing one. So I want to let you know that whenever you do like get in these aspect of like, oh shit, like maybe what I'm wanting isn't happening though. Like maybe I'm just wasting my time, or okay, if what I want to manifest isn't looking like how like isn't looking like it's what I'm gonna manifest, then maybe I should stop. But don't worry about like your vision with your eye. Your vision is clear, okay, in a sense. You're the what you're the goal. Don't the goal is good, all right. So just don't worry too much about how the goal is going to be. With the nurturing energy of Cancer, um, your team would like you to remind yourself of, okay, like just experience the journey. Let the journey be what it's meant to be, because that's what was written for you. You're still getting to the goal. All right. So even though it looks different, like that, how we're getting to the goal, don't take that as a message of, well, then what you're manifesting is wrong, or it's not going to happen, or you're not doing the right thing. It's just, it's a whole different journey. Okay. Look, you got this topsy-turvy charm. Like you still have your beginning and end, but it's not a straight point. All right. It's a whole weird, honestly, just technically, this design doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. There's no. It doesn't look like a. There doesn't look like there's continuity with this charm. It's like you have this random wire and it bends here for some reason, and it's gonna make go round, and it goes around again, and what? And then we have these random beads that do move, but they can't even continue along the full thing. So what's the point, right? This can be life. It can. This is life. It can look very crazy. Things don't look like they're making sense. So what's the freaking point? And then here you are. Here we are on that ride, just having to go along with that ride. It can seem like BS for sure. But just know that you really are heading to the perfect destination. We need to get more cards though. We have Saturn here. It's more Capricorn energy. So I'm just getting over here with these messages. Be concerned about what you can do. You know what I mean? Don't be concerned about what you can't do. Don't be concerned about what's out of your abilities. You know what I mean? Like for example, if it's a job application, don't just be like, okay, like I could like, oh, it was my application was wrong, my background is just doesn't work, or my resume looks weird. Oh my god, like it's not gonna happen, or what can I do? What can I done differently? And maybe because look, the thing is, you already applied. The job, they already have everything you sent in, so all you can do is just don't be concerned about it. Don't concern yourself with that. Know that if it's meant to you, meant to be for you, it will happen to you. It will come to you. And if not, then continue on what you can do in that day, right? So we're going to see. Because like fourth house can talk about home life, routine. So it's like, well, then what am I supposed to be doing in the day to day if I can't be going after what I want, right? And I just saw this limits impossible. Oh, so what? See, it said limits imposed, but I saw limits impossible, and I really just saw impossible limits. So it's just looking like, every day you don't have to worry about like this one manifestation or this one thing that you want. There's so many other things that we can be doing and working on that matter. Okay, the home life matters. Everything around you matters, not just this one thing. So in fact, the beauty of it is all these other things that can matter just as much as this other manifestation will like distract you, and you'll be very engrossed within these other actions, so that when the thing that you were wanting, even from a while ago, it's like a surprise. It's like, oh my gosh, here it is, and it feels so much better. We have the sixth house here, and that is, ooh, shoot, Libra? What the hell? Hold on. Virgo. It's Virgo energy. And so, hold on. Let me just... Yeah, see, look, do it a little at a time. It's like, for real, you... Don't focus on tomorrow. Don't even focus on the day after. Just focus on today. Focus on right now. What are you doing right now? How do you feel right now? Okay? And then the now will take you into the next moment. And just before you know it, all your good work, all your good work will be cherished and loved. You will see how, but we're not done. We need tarot cards, don't we? Here, so for you, I grabbed the Tarot of Curious Creatures. Uh-oh. Damn, okay, King of Pentacles already trying to make a appearance. Hello? Let me ask for you out here, bro. Let me just see what's going on. We're taking it, by the way. This King of Pentacles card. Look at the rest of these bad boys on out here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress. If you're from group 2 or group 1, how you doing? Eight of Pentacles upright. Page of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, if you're from group 1, how you doing? Oh, by the way, if you are starting here in group 3, I think you're connected to group 1. If you want to see it, okay? Knight of Cups upright. We'll get one more. Was that the Wheel of Fortune? No, it wasn't. It's a Tower. Yeah. So what fell for you? It's High Priestess. Bottom energy. Hold on. I feel like Nine of Cups. The Sun. Okay, so 999 is your angel number. So know that you're really, oh my god, you're so freaking close, dude. Like, you're so close to being given this whole new opportunity, because that's what I'm seeing. With this King of Pentacles and this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's like this, okay, look, you might have this potential or not, you're getting there. And what I'm seeing is that you're going to be given this opportunity from someone else, for someone else of power, someone else of large experience, someone who has, you know, a lot of success, gained a strong standing within their company or within their position, wherever they are, their organization, okay? They're giving King of Pentacles energy, all right? And then the thing is, I think that they see so much potential within you with this Empress card. They see that this could be a very lucrative connection here with this Eight of Pentacles. They want to work with you. They want to continue working on your craft even as well. They want to perfect that as well. Because this person, they see that the better you do, the better they do, the better their company does. If this is a company, you know, it could just be an organization, a group, but I do see that it is larger than just you, and I see that you are joining this other team here, and it's through this opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles, and it being in reverse. I don't think you see this coming. Like, it's not like you can prepare for it when it's happening. It's just gonna, like, you got the message or you got the email, you know what I mean? But, oh, okay, now it's time to get ready. With this Page of Swords upright, I do sense that, yeah, okay, I got this message from another group. It was like, allow yourself to be a student, okay? Allow yourself to not know things, and then learn it, you know? Because then if you don't have to pretend to know something, you don't have to pretend to know it. You can allow yourself to not know something and be educated. I love it. This could look like training as well. Like, allow yourself to be trained fully. With this Four of Pentacles card, I'm seeing that you might be pretty hard on yourself in different situations. Like you might always want to present your best self so that you're, yeah, okay, like with this Empress energy, like regardless of sex, gender, whatever, it's just like, okay, I am seen as very attractive. I am seen as very nurturing, very caring. I am seen as someone who is very honest and capable of creating beauty wherever I go to, Everyone wants to know me. I might be seen as very popular. And I don't know, it's just, I think that you might constantly try to like give yourself or like show this Empress energy at all times, like even on your own. But when you aren't an Empress, you don't have to act like an Empress all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you are who you are, and you allow yourself to not have all the answers sometimes. You know what I mean? Even if we're just you. Or like you don't have to always be like okay. Like if someone asks you like, "Oh, are you okay?" You have to be, "Oh yeah, I'm fine," even if you're not. And even when you're not fine, that doesn't mean you're not a powerful person or an amazing person. You're a powerful person going through some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like there's no, like your emotions matter, your mind matters. So just don't ignore yourself, or don't, I don't know, it's like don't block yourself from feeling things. You know what I mean? With this Knight of Cups, and I feel that because with this Knight of Cups too, it's like I do feel there are people in your like friend group or family who just want to love on you. They just want to give you positive good things or great words, or just someone hang out with. Like people want to love on you, and so you just gotta allow yourself to be loved and healed. And with this High Priestess, when that's to be, when you want that, when it's best for you, and when it's not. Okay? And I do sense that with this High Priestess 999 message, that I think that things are changing for you pretty quickly. So this looks like, it's like, how do I prepare for it, though? I don't know. What time are we at? What time are we at? Are we at 16? Okay, we have some time. Let's get some more cards. What are we gonna do? What to do next? I am sensing the sun here. This could be indicative of Leo season. But so much positive energy, so many great things, all good things. Even when the sun comes out in reverse, it's still good things. It just might look like a surprise, So expect the blessings of the sun to come for you. We have death upright, though. Yeah, you've ended this other chapter of your life. Like this, don't worry about going back or redoing things. Like you are on a whole new precipice now. Okay? Your spirit team is trying to let you know that whatever past situation you were in, whatever obstacle, it has ended. And I think you might just be in a space of like after the ending and before the beginning. So it's like, hello, where am I? What's going on? Like hangman energy. We have 5 of Wands here. Six of Wands in reverse. You know what? It feels like whatever this next big windfall thing, or like whatever great thing that comes in next, maybe not everyone around you is going to be super supportive of you and be like, oh, you shouldn't take it, or you shouldn't do that, or wow, that seems nice, but no, do this instead. And then with this justice in reverse, don't listen to them. That's not balanced for you, okay? Whatever comes to you is meant for you, all right? Whatever leaves you or doesn't come to you was not meant for you. And so you are the only one who can understand that. Others are just not going to be able to understand what is truly meant for you, what is good for you. On the surface, that's all they see. They only see the surface. Okay. But you are more than the surface. So operate how you operate. Let's get some more cards. The Fool. Yeah. Okay, so there are two versions of the Fool. You got the Fool 2.0. So, oops. Hold on, at the bottom is the King of Pentacles. He's back. Do I want to take all these? I really don't. I don't want to. Maybe that's Seven of Pentacles, though. You got the King and Queen of Pentacles. Partnership can be on the horizon, but that's not what this is about right now. So here, back to the Fool, right? So this is the Fool 2.0. This is the fully realized Fool, okay? In not, I think, was it the Rider-Waite Tarot? I think it's a different tarot story. Shit. Okay, I don't remember exactly, but just the story itself is the Fool's journey, right? And the Fool moves through every major arcana card. And once they reach the end of their journey, they are brought right back to the point, right back to where they started, where they knew nothing, okay? And that would be the Fool 1.0. But I see that you have gone through this whole journey. Yeah, dude, we were just talking about it. Like, I think you just really ended this whole thing, okay? And so you're going to be on to a whole new thing, like one end, and this is the whole beginning. And I think you're just before it. In fact, this even looks, you're here. You're like this line between of this next journey here. It's something new to invest where you're going to reach this King of Pentacles states. And so just know going forward, you might go through similar events that you did in the past, but now that you've reached a whole new level of wisdom and understanding, you will be able to achieve higher heights than what you did before. We can get one more card just for funsies, but that's gonna be it. Wow. Okay, we have this King of Swords. It came out in reverse for you. And the bottom is the Moon. So this is looking like, I don't think, it might feel like you want more information regarding like your future specifically. And that might just be possible. Hit up. You can hit me up. You know, my DMs, I have my email, my Insta available. You can hit other tarot readers up, other diviners. Ugh, English. But you know what I'm saying. So like if you want something more specific, boom. But if not, anywho, yeah, this is just looking like if you on your personal journey, just on your own in the day, you're like, oh, I really want to know if the specific thing is coming. You may not get that answer, okay? Like when you're wanting it, you just, I think, just, you'll get there when you get there, okay, with the Fool. It's a journey. And so you don't go to these different destinations on that journey. You can plan it out, but things will come to you as you continue this journey. So just continue moving forward and have fun with it, okay? Let's go ahead and end this off here. Y'all, oh my God. I apologize out of my heart of hearts because it's been a couple of days now, and I realized I never filmed. By the way, we're gonna use 101 Bible promises to get a closing message, and the Moonology Oracle cards. But yeah, I'm sorry. Look, for y'all, my OGs, my warriors who've been with me, y'all know I'm legit just a whole being trying to be here and give messages. Time is an illusion. So I'm just glad you're here. Let's do this. You have, joyful is the person who finds wisdom, the one who gains understanding. Proverbs 3:13. I love this. Also, I believe 3:13 is an angel number for you. Please look it up. But yeah, if you, low-key, if you have been with me since for a long time, if you join this angel army, can I say thank you? I appreciate it. We appreciate it, okay? Because, you know, I just saw 0101 on this timer, guys, for real. Thank you for signing up for this spiritual pledge.
to, better self and better the world. Taking on the pledge of self-care and self-love, shadow work. It's, it can be a lot. I know because personally I do that, and so I'm just glad that you joined us so we can all do it together. We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so just for my OGs, thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting others too on this journey. If you are new on this channel, welcome. Hey, I hope you liked it here. Please let me know if you did with a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to join us growing and being great people. And I'll see you in another reading. Okay, bye bye.
Hello, and welcome to the vibe check section for group 4. If you felt drawn to this group, let's make sure it's the right one for you. And if you've got it, please grab your drink or your snack. Cheers to your reading. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's hitting. And all the messages therein, bless. Put that top back on. Okay, so here I got your card, initiating, and your charms with all of them. Okay, let's begin, yeah? I don't know why, but some might have a butterfly tattoo, or just recently got a tattoo that means a lot to them. Like I just don't know why tattoo was very strong in my head just now. And I think that there are those also who whether you resonate with this or not, I know it's the whole point of the vibe check, but anyway, I do sense that there are those here who have had past lives being tattoo artists. Yeah, recently in the past couple of decades or so, or from centuries ago. And the general message with this is that if you are someone who is creative in the painting, drawing, sketching arts, and you channel messages through your art, I think that there's no need to question what you're channeling and the quality of it, because it's more so the energy that you put into that work, what people are going to resonate with, okay? Take the Mona Lisa, for example. So if you look at it and compare it to a bunch of different artworks, it's not the best art piece, all right? It's unbalanced. The lighting balance is weird, but yet it's such a good painting, yeah, because of that smile, but it's the energy put within that painting, all right? And it's the same as what is it, the Starry Night Sky. Now that's an amazing, technically amazing piece, but it's more so the energy put into it. How does it make you feel, right? And I think that there are those here who might be caught up too much within the scale of what they're creating rather than how it makes you feel or how it makes the viewer feel, okay? And this is when you know that whatever you're creating is complete, when the feeling that you were channeling is fully accepted and received by the viewer, okay? This is how you will know. I'm also seeing here with this initiating card, the art, it's looking like quantum leaping, quantum jumping. It's like going through portals here. So I see that there are, and with this steering wheel charm, there are those here who are, reality jumpers. What does that mean? Well, it means that there are certain times in your life, like in your everyday life even, where you're given options, you're given choices. And if you know, like that Netflix show Bandersnatch, and you're able to choose options as you go on, and that changes the outcome of the story. And even if you're old school, it's like those books, right? You can choose your own adventure. And I see that you might be adept at this, okay, or will be gaining a lot of skills with this, choosing different options in your life to change out the reality, the outcome, okay? So just get ready for some big deal decisions, and not to say like it's to be like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be life or death, or it's like I'm going to win a whole house or get a dog instead. It's not going to be like that. It's incremental over time, okay? It builds. And I see that there's something else with this peace charm. Hold on. When it comes to the manifestation, right, of what you're wanting, like with the visualization of it, imagine that attracting you, You know, imagine it pulling you towards it. And when you feel that pull, you'll understand the choices made to continue that pull. All right? And everyday things, and it goes from diet to people you want to talk to where you go. It's just slowly but surely you will see, shall I do this? Shall I do that? And then you're going to understand. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. See what happens. Those choose your own stories are a lot of fun, at least for me. So anyway, let's go ahead and pause our vibe check here. If all I got just now has not been you, then now is the time to choose another group or another video. But if what I got just now has been you, then let's get right into your reading.
Well, hello, beautiful. How you doing? Yeah, I don't always open up my readings like that. In fact, I don't know if I ever did it like that, but I don't know. I felt like I had to for this group. I had to be like, hey, beautiful, how you doing, sexy? How you doing? What's your name? What's your number? What's your sign? Like, I don't know. Okay, just before we even get into this, I feel maybe just right now you're mad attractive, or maybe it's just you are just overall a very just beautiful person. Maybe it's just your energy. I don't know, but I feel mad attracted to you right now. I'm like, let's go get a bite after, you know, I'm hungry. Let's go get some food. Like, okay, well, let's go ahead and get into this reading. So here we have the karma cards we're going to start off with. We're going to use these for our oracle. Any type of messages you need to know, and then we'll get deeper with a tarot deck I got after this, and that's gonna complete the reading for today. You know, I don't want to make it too extra out here. We have the 10th house here. Hold on, excuse me while I. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so. Perhaps this group, they just got like a, what's it called? Oh my gosh, promotion, or a bonus, or some type of recognition, like an award or something, because I feel like we are vibing on a 10 right now. Things are going great, and with this 10th house talking about career, I think it has to do with the career. I might see some type of success in career, a career move that's been very successful. Even it could be your personal business, you know, entrepreneurship. You could have just got so many more orders, or just been put on blast marketing wise. Now everyone wants to know about you and what you're doing. Okay, I just think that maybe just at the time you do have a lot of eyes on you, but regardless, this overall energy of things are going great, and your spirit team is saying to relish in every single aspect. Live it up. Okay, I'm seeing take this all with mouthfuls and swallow. Okay, let's continue, because I think the reason is like, you've earned this. You did so much work, and you deserve it. You deserve it so much. Oh my god. Okay, like, and don't even just look at the big things that you've done. Look at every single small thing. Everything counts. Okay, nothing goes unnoticed. Everything. So with all of these blessings that you're receiving, accept it with open arms. And love it all. And being like, yes, this is what I deserve. This is what I needed. This is what I made for myself. Okay, very good. This is Saturn energy, and this can talk about all of the work and effort you've done, okay, all of the blood, sweat, and tears, okay, expressed to get to where you are now, or to continue where you are going, okay. I do sense that you're a very hard worker, and I think it's because you place high expectations on yourself, or serious to very impressive expectations. And so I don't think that you move small here, at least in your own mind. It does take small steps to get to the big one, but overall, I think you make big moves because you want a big return. And I think at this time, you are receiving the big return. It is your destiny. Let's continue with these cards. I am getting the color purple, here. It's a very royal color. It's what the royals wore because it was a very rare color to come by back then. And I think that your energy is overall exhibiting a lot of purple. So I think that's why perhaps another reason you are being seen as so very amazing. It's because of your energy itself. I see you're someone who is abundant when it comes to compassion for other people and allowing others to take a moment to spend time with you in your energy, learn about you, talk about your story. And then I think there are times when you allow yourself to take in the stories of others. And I think when you do that, you accept that story as your own. You accept other people as your own, as yourself, and you grow like this. Sagittarius energy is very expansive. You know, with Sagittarians, wherever they go, they immerse themselves overall with this energy deeply into the world that they find themselves in, and they don't take it with fear here or shyness. They allow themselves to be fresh and be new, be the new kid on the block, and then experience everything that way. It's the most authentic way for a Sagittarius, for people. Wow. Leo here, talk about authenticity. So when it comes to this Leo energy, honestly, right next to Sagittarius, do not be afraid of. Wow, and then we have the sun right underneath. Damn. Okay, look, you're meant to be shining right now. For real, for real. Do not be afraid to shine. Do not. Do there. I don't even know what to say. It's like, do not hold back for anything. Do not hold back for anyone at any time. You are meant to be shining here. You are meant to be the sun that everyone is seeing, everyone is learning from, everyone is exposed to. Okay? Now, it's not your responsibility for others to accept you in certain type of ways. They're going to accept you, understand you, or not accept you in any type of way they need to, okay? That's their journey. You are not to be concerned about that. The sun isn't concerned about someone who just got sunburned. The sun doesn't even know, all right? The sun is going to keep on shining. It might shine just brighter, okay? All right, so do not worry about who might be burned here from all of your light. That's on them. That's not on you. You feel so much vigor and encouragement, excitement from just doing you, living this new life, being you. Continue. Wow. Beautiful, very beautiful energy. Yes, you are very beautiful. I thought I'd to start off this way. You are. And it's more than just the aesthetics. It comes from within. And I think you know this. So I think you are an amazing person. Okay, yes, we're using the Silhouettes Tarot to get more details on the messages you need to hear right now. You know, I'm seeing the hedonist card from the Caroline Mace archetype cards, and it is depicted with a woman lounging with a bowl of fruit in front of her, and just allowing herself to savor each grape that hovers over her lips. Okay, so this is, I think, the message for you, of whatever you have received, whatever this bowl of goodness is. Enjoy every single bit. Take your time. Okay, this is an amazing energy to be in right now. Do not feel guilty. Do not be ashamed, for you have earned this. You have done the work. Oh my god. I literally hate it here. No, okay, so you got the sun again. Man, what do I need to say, bro? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Like, you literally are this sun. You're so amazing. You're so positive. You have so much patience, honestly, too. You really do. Okay, I see that you don't give up. You do not give up easily. You fight. You keep on fighting. You kept on fighting when things looked dire, when things looked like they were not going to go the way you were wanting it to. You still fought. You still fought. You know what? And I see unwavering faith as well. Okay? I see that you understand what it means to rely on spirit, to rely on the divine, and you did it though. You allowed yourself to rely on it, and that's why you're getting so many great blessings, because you are a living testimony for people. Okay? They're supposed to understand, what is my point? Why am I here? And then this is what I experience, and why do I experience this? the world just sucks and I don't understand it. So let me just hide away. Let me hush myself. Okay. They experience you and they see your authenticity. You're not trying to be anything but yourself and to do your best. And the energy that you have of continuing to do your best, even when things do not look like it on the outside, this is what awakens the sun within others. They say, wow, this person did it. They got through it. And I know them. They're a real person. They're not fake. They told me that it sucked. They told me that it was shitty. And they still kept going. So I'm going to keep going too. Okay? And I'm going to support this person because they're beautiful. They're an amazing person. Okay? I think you really are amazing. We have the Ace of Swords here. You know what's crazy? I feel like we finished the message a little low key, but we ain't but at 10 minutes. So it's like, what else can I give to you? It's like Spirit just gave you everything. What can I give to you? Hold on. Share. Continue to share. Share everything that you're receiving. Share it all, and you're going to receive more to share it all. Look, so you might have ideas, okay? It might be ideas for different collaborations, maybe for a group, maybe for a project, maybe even something to share for yourself. But know that whatever it is, whatever you have, it's meant to be shared. These ideas are very divine and very pure, okay, very uplifting. You are a light worker, and look, just to sound woo or whatever, you legit are currently working with the frequency of light, okay? That doesn't look like, oh my gosh, let me carry this current of light and move it somewhere. Okay, we're not iridescent out here. Y'all know that movie? Oh my god, did my person just... Sorry, I'm waiting for a delivery. Anyway. But yeah, this isn't Tinkerbell and them. Y'all saw that movie? I love that movie. I loved Iridessa too. Anyway, I could be biased though, because I was like, where the black fairies at? Anyway. Okay, but honestly, you might have like had an affinity for Iridessa too, because it's like the way you operate in life is legit through light. What is the divine plan? And the divine plan is the maintenance and... what is the word for something to grow, you know? The maintenance and growing, the growth, but it's a different word. Okay, whatever. Maintenance and growth of light, of love. Divine love. God is love. It's very expansive, but also very simple. Okay, that's what you know in the Bible. You know, God, for God so loved the world, he gave you blah, 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 blah. Anyway, the whole thing is God is love, Spirit is love. We all operate through this frequency of love. And I think that you've been, either we're already working out this currency of love, or with this sun, it's like you were just given a whole new plug, like a whole new level of love that you tap into and allow yourself to pour out. You know what I mean? So whatever idea you get to like work on something, make it bigger, go somewhere, whatever these ideas are, it's the Ace of Swords. It's any idea. Okay, work with it. All right, see how far it will take you, because you will find success. That's just the real tea. And I'm not that reader to be like, oh my god, all success. I'm not that. Life ain't like that. But for you, it's just like, with the effort that you put in, specifically, whatever these ideas are, you were given that idea because it was channeled through you. All right, and that's why you will be successful, because it was already meant to be successful. But they needed somebody to do it. They needed the right person to do it, and that person is you. Okay. We got a couple more cards, and that's gonna be it. Damn, with the shortest reading ever. We're at 13 minutes. Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, y'all can't even see nothing. My bad. My bad. Okay, I hope that's better. Okay, let's continue. We have the Queen of Swords upright. Okay. Maybe some are like worried about putting themselves on blast, but like, hey y'all, this is everything I'm doing, this is what I'm creating, come see it or come check it out. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. If you literally, for you, dear initiator, whatever you feel that you need to share or to express, to talk to, do it. Okay? Because what that is so much larger than you. It might feel like it's just something that you want and something that would make you happy, and that's fine. Don't, worry about that. But don't hold yourself back. Okay? Because the spirit's working through you, like for real, right now. And other people are gaining what they need from you, from interacting with you. And it might not have even been your intention of what you were sharing to them. Don't worry about that though. So like, let's go back to that sun example where the sun is going to shine regardless of anything, basically, right? And so the sun doesn't know and don't care if someone got a sunburn, but at the same time the sun doesn't know, and overall the sun itself doesn't care if someone just like was soaking up that vitamin D and got re-energized from that sun. This is just, you need to just continue shining, and then when you are giving to someone and you're trying to convey an idea or just yourself in a particular manner, don't be too concerned if they receive that idea or your persona in the way that you're projecting. They're going to receive whatever you're giving the way they need it to, okay? Don't worry about that. Because I think that you're someone who wants to like make sure that whatever you are giving to them, it's everything that you were wanting, great intentions, beautiful intentions. And that's all you need to worry about, your intention. However is received, that's not your journey. If someone asks you for assistance or clarity, you can offer that if you'd like to or not, if you feel like it's right or not, but you're not obligated to. The only thing that you're obligated to do right now is shine. How you do that is up to you, but as long as you're shining, we all good. Wow. Talk about shine. The freaking star. I literally hate it here. No, but I can't hold you, man. Like, we have the sun, the star, and the world. I'll tell you about the 2 of coins in a minute, but look though. Like, it's just such beautiful energy. You are the sun. You are the star. You really are like a walking wish for people. Like, for instance, someone could have wished as a child, man, I wish to see a mermaid. I wish to see a mermaid. Just one mermaid. You know what I mean? And as they grow up, they might be like, okay, I might not actually meet a half person, half fish in the ocean, but they meet you, and you are just so much of a mermaid. They're like, oh shit. Mermaids are real. They're a mermaid. They're a walking mermaid. They are. Wow. Then maybe magic is real. Maybe magic for my own life is real. And maybe I can have hope, for the future. Maybe things aren't as dire as I thought. Because, the star is a very, very beautiful, wish fulfilling card. But at the same time, it's very healing. It heals hopes. It does. Okay, so here we have the world. I feel like you already got the message. The world is, look, first of all, travel may be on the horizon or not. Also, I think you really have stepped into this whole new world. You are at the center of it all. Continue. I don't think there are no secrets here. Oh, what was this? Oh, I think that was underneath these cards. Okay. And we'll take this too. Okay. last message, and that's gonna be it. The current chapter you are in now, you will be in for at least the next month. This could be time-wise the next month to 6 months. For maybe one to a couple people here, a year or two. Past that, I don't know, because life changes and I don't want to be misleading. But don't worry about the thing that you just received to leave your life too quickly. That wouldn't be fair to you, okay? And Spirit doesn't work that way. They know what's right for you. And so know that what you have, what you're receiving, will stay in your life as long as you need it to stay in your life. Perhaps not as long as you want it to stay in your life, but as much as you need it, and that would be so very fulfilling. Do not worry, okay? Let's go ahead and end this reading off here. Y'all, oh my god. I apologize out of my heart of hearts, because it's been, a couple of days now, and I realized I never filmed. By the way, we're going to use 101 Bible promises to get a closing message, and the Demonology Oracle cards. But yeah, I'm sorry, look, for y'all, my OGs, my warriors who've been with me, y'all know I'm legit just a whole being trying to be here and give messages. Time is an illusion. So, I'm just glad you're here. Let's do this. You have: joyful is the person who finds wisdom, the one who gains understanding. Proverbs 3:13. I love this. Also, I believe 3:13 is an angel number for you. Please look it up. But yeah, if you, low-key, if you have been with me since for a long time, if you join this angel army, can I say thank you? I appreciate it. We appreciate it, okay? Because, you know, oh, I just saw 0101 on this timer, guys, for real. Thank you for signing up for this spiritual pledge to, you know, better self and better the world. Taking on the pledge of self-care and self-love, shadow work. It's, you know, it can be a lot. I know, because personally I do that, and so I'm just glad that you joined us so we can all do it together. We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Okay. So just for my OGs, thank you for being here. And thank you for supporting others too on this journey. If you are new on this channel, welcome, hey. I hope you liked it here. Please let me know if you did with a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to join us growing and being great people. And I'll see you in another reading, okay? Bye-bye.